Hey, all right, we got a video here about what do you do to avoid having stress from today show up 20 years from now in a Q&RT or something like that. This is courtesy of one of our participants who provided this question. What I think about is when I get a reset done, my priority is to go talk to the person who was involved in that, because if I don't heal that relationship, that's going to have an ill effect on my health over the long term, depending on how long it lasts, how long that conflict stays unresolved. Anytime you're aware of your body having a reaction to some type of situation, I encourage you to dig into that. Dive in, see what the feelings are underneath that. If you're not really aware of them, maybe talk to the person and flesh out how you're feeling about it. Because if it, there's even a book, The Body Keeps the Score, Emotions Buried, or Feelings Buried Alive Never Die. This is the real deal. So if you are not spending time every day saying, how am I feeling? What happened in my day that might have triggered me? What do I feel has been lingering for several days? Okay, and you're not taking action on that and what's happening in the now, it is certainly less likely if you're an adult that it's going to affect you 20 years from now. Most often it's the childhood patterns that we develop when we're birth to 7 that tend to rule our lives as far as our survival strategies moving forward. So as an adult, if things happen now, you might be able to reason through them better than a child would. However, there's no guarantee that if you haven't addressed it, that trigger in the present, its root back in time, whenever that childhood trauma was or that stress was, if it indeed exists, then you're probably going to see that pattern show up. So one of the things you can look for are where are patterns showing up in your life. Work patterns, relationship patterns, eating patterns, exercise patterns, all the stuff. Because the patterns, they inform you into the underlying issue that each one of us face. Like I face certain issues based on my patterns, and if I'm not digging in and saying, wonder how I can be curious about this, let's find out. So those are kind of some steps I would encourage you to take in order to avoid, as our participant asked, how to avoid this coming up in a Q&RT 20 years from now. That's by when you're aware of a situation or stress or a problem or whatever it is, call it an opportunity, you address it as soon as possible. If you need help languaging that, let us know. We can do some role playing on camera so people can hear that kind of stuff. And we talk about it with participants all the time. As a result, we talk about it all day long and do it all day long. And so for us, it's second nature. For you, it might be a confusing, scary process. But as soon as you're aware of it, address it. As soon as you are aware of an undesirable feeling or an adverse body reaction, find out who it's with. Find out what the feelings are, share with them when this happened, I felt, when you said this, I felt, and things like that. Okay? Those are the best tips I have for you at this moment. Let us know what your thoughts are, and we'll go from there. All right, good luck.